Hi there. So let's talk about this Halloween Otto video. This is actually my dog. I actually am here doing a very detailed cutout of the face of an image. Actually, the joints, the legs too. So I cut those out and put them on different layers. I'm going to import that into Cartoon Animator when I'm done. I do keep the original layer, the original image, and that way I can use the original image and put some bones on there, and I'll delete it later, or some joints, sorry, and I'll delete it later when I get back into Cartoon Animator. You can see I'm just finding out where the joints are and making sure it moves correctly. I already have a picture of him in here in Cartoon Animator, but this I'm setting up all the sets, all the props, getting the background, the props moving. It's super simple to add these in. We got the spiders. I cut those all out from another image. Even the pumpkins are extracted the same way I did with Otto. They're just added, dragged in there as props. And then I'm saving them. I'm going to use them some other time, so I'm just saving them. It shows how easy it is to do here. So now we're going to get into some more of the challenging stuff here. Alright. So I've rigged him up, added his bones. I think by now I've already gotten rid of the joints because I've added the bones already. So, and now I'm going to do his face. So this is morphing the face. I went back and forth quite a few times on this one. It's nice. I like it. It's a great tool. You have to be very detailed to get it to look half decent. But it does end up working pretty well. So I kept going back and forth. You can see tweaking it, trying to get the right face angle. And I think here the face is too small when I output it. So the neck area, yeah, see, the face is too small. So I'm just adjusting it here, making sure it all looks good. And I did try him once with his own mouth, and you can see his mouth in the background there. It didn't look good. It ended up looking cheesy. So I figured I'd use this morph mouth, and I really cleaned it up. I cleaned up the images. I don't show that here, but I did clean up the images to get rid of the teeth. And you can see that comes together in the final video. You can't see it right here. But once I did this, I made sure that head image and the lips were properly done. So next with the lips, especially when I have it looking good, like this was so easy to do. These are all the lip movements, all the visemes. It's a very easy tool. I actually, this is one of the parts I really like, is going through and getting the mouth right makes this whole character come alive. Even though the eyes are blinking, I can move the eyes, I can move the legs. It's really the way the lips move that make it come alive. And there's a lot of talking in here. My friend did a very good job on the voice. Kudos to her. Yeah, it was a bit long. I should have cut this beast down for you, but it shows you how much work goes into those mouth movements overall. I did have some other props. You can see the antlers and fake glasses, but I switched it out to the tiger tail and the ears. My friend again suggested that the other ones weren't good, and here I'm just showing the 3D view and moving these props right into in line with the character. You can see here when I move his head with the ears on, at certain times they drift off, they float. So I just keep going back and forth, fixing them up and moving them in and out till that whole movement that's in the camera at that point is nice and smooth, and it looks half decent. If I go too far and I move the head, then the head covers the ears, so it sort of flashes in and out, and that's what I'm tweaking here.